Well, I'm terribly sorry about that. Let's get going. So, hi people. We're gonna be doing a bit of coding tonight with Ocean of Code, whatever that means. And what was I gonna start with? Yeah, now that I've got something that's kind of working, I could at least advertise a bit. Some of it here. Just one last little message to the Russians over there, and we can start peacefully while I try and understand what it's gonna be about. So, from the few replays I've been seeing on and off during the weekend, yeah, of course, it couldn't work on the first try. We'll try again. I've been seeing things like square map, so I suppose we're gonna be shooting at stuff inside that map, but for the rest of it, we'll see. Okay, well, it's gonna be ugly. Get lost. So, here we are. What is this thing about? This game is based on the board game Captain Sonar. You pilot a submarine and you know that enemy is present near you because you're listening its radio frequency communication. You don't know exactly where it is, but you can hear all its orders. You and your opponent have 6 hit points. When you're at 0, you lose. It's a map with water and islands. They can only move on cells with water. Yeah, kind of makes sense. They can share the same cell without colliding. Kind of makes less sense, but okay, I can believe. Map is 15 by 15, starting at 0 like any reasonable way of indexing. The map is split in 9 sectors, which contain 25 cells each, like Sudoku. And top left is 1, bottom right is 9, and it doesn't say if it's raster-like or snake-like, but I'll go with the easy one. At the beginning of the game, you receive a map that indicates the position of islands. Islands are obstacles. You cannot move or fire through islands. Then you'll decide where you want to place your submarine by indicating a coordinate x, y. This is a turn-based game, which means that each player plays one after the other. ID 0 begins. Unfair again. During your turn, thankfully, you get what your opponent did. For example, you can receive that it moved to the north. It's up to you to use this valuable information to detect where it is. Then you must perform at least one action. At each turn you must perform at least one action. Yeah, I just read that. You can do several actions by chaining them using the pipe symbol, but you can use each type of action only once per turn. Move once per turn, no more. If you fail to output a valid action, you will surface in that turn. That's not very quiet, I suppose. Surfacing is not a good idea. Move action, move submarine one cell in a given direction, northeast, southwest, and charges a power of your choice. When you move, you must respect the following rules. No moving through islands. No moving on a cell you already visited before. Oh, okay, that reminds me of so many things. You can decide what to charge. Different devices require a different amount of charges to be ready. In this league, you can only charge the torpedo. By using surface, you will reset your path of visited cells so that you can freely move to a cell that you have previously visited. But surfacing has a major impact. Your opponent will know in which sector you are surfacing, and you lose 1 hit point. Okay. A torpedo requires 3 charge actions to be ready. When charged, it can be fired at an arbitrary water position within a range of 4 cells. So cue the obvious questions of which distance for 4 cells. This allows the torpedo's path to contain corners and go around islands, but not through them. To contain corners? Yeah, okay, let's pass. Damage is 2 on the cell and 1 on neighbors, included diagonals. So, move and torpedo. Move N. Okay. Source code, blah blah blah, and input. Let's do Haskell for a change. I've had enough of C lately. How are you gonna call this one? Yeah, right. So we get with height, I thought there was constants. Didn't it say constant? Okay, well, they're given anyway for some reason. With height, my ID, which everybody hopes is 0 or not 0 if it's a handicap to actually start. Oh, chat stuff. Increase the stream bitrate. Yeah, possibly. How do I do that? Bitrate is something like 1340. Oh, that's not a lot, is it? Well, okay, I'll tell you what, moderated seal, just tell me how to do. I'm using stock OBS as vanilla as there is, and tell me how to do, and then I'll do it as soon as possible. As to increase the volume, well, I'm afraid it's a bit maxed out, but I can probably add some kind of an effect on it. Like filter, let's add one like this one, yes, blah 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 blah. Output gain, let's add 6 dB, always good. Okay, how's it now? Hope it's better for the sound, because I'm not gonna yell much more. There are people sleeping in this house. Okay, well, that's one good. Where was I? My ID, replicate get line, whatever, I'll replace it pretty fast. 77, is that even a valid? That's not what I read. Yeah, that's, suppose he meant move 77. And, oh no, there's one here. Yeah, okay, so this is not needed, I suppose. Blah, blah, blah. Repeat, do stuff. Write this. Ah, okay. Initial placement. Well, let's have it back then. Thanks. And then move and torpedo. So charge torpedo, yeah, and then, well, okay. So I suppose we could already submit it and see what it actually looks like if I can find a submit button. Yeah, go ahead. It's kind of slow, huh? It's kind of crazy slow. It's, oh, load, okay. Come on, show me something. Anything, please. This is really crazy slow. It's gonna be unbearable. No, the VM has plenty of RAM, I think. Tell me it does. Yeah, it does. Well, okay, it's coding game we're talking about. Anyway, I did not want to submit it, I just wanted to play the code, so let's do that. It's gonna take forever as well. And while it loads, I'm gonna try and do something crazy and change the parameters. Yeah, thanks TLDR, but you're a bit late to the party. But thank you anyway, I'm gonna need your help sometime anyway. So let's try and... Yeah, CPU is pretty low. Why is it not outputting video at some bigger rate? Oh, video output is active. Okay, well, I'm gonna be quickly disconnecting and reconnecting. Let's see if I can get this a bit bigger. Be right back. Am I back? What's it saying? That better? It's good in my code. What are you saying? Okay, so for some reason I lost. That's not very bad. So what does it look like? Come on, coding game, can you one day give us a display that works? Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay, so there's a move here, but it's not in the IDE, so we're fine, but thanks. I'm just trying to understand what the heck's going on with that. Oh, am I not displaying the right thing? Yeah. Better if you see this. And I have no idea what I'm looking at. I suppose it said start in the water. Okay, well, let's start and do something. Let's start and just move around without... Well, let's just move around. Simply move around and we'll do interesting stuff later. So the one thing we absolutely are gonna need is information of what's around. So I suppose that's what it does here. What's the format for that? Woohoo, coding game, yeah. Input ID and we get X or dot. Okay, so let's import array and say the, what's it called in this game? Island or no island? Let's call it the archival, something like that. We'll make an array out of it. So list array 0, 0 to 14, 14 of concat of replicate and height get line, something like that. Duplicate, oh yeah, sure. This one again. And get line F does not exist. Okay, now we might have something closer to the interesting stuff. Well, for now, all I'm gonna store is whether or not I can go there. So I'm gonna store true for empty. Now, starting at 7.7 is all fine and dandy, but how about we start instead in a place we know is not an island, huh? So let's call start boss. Find id, find SND of lm/logger. That works. That doesn't work because I need data list for a start, and I need the associations instead of the elements. Okay, so I get a starting position that's just as good as any other one, but probably kind of better than 7-7, which could be an island. And then where am I gonna move? I'm gonna move any place I haven't been yet, and since I'm not doing anything intelligent yet, I'm not gonna get any more state inside than have I been there or not already. So I'm gonna want to keep an array of whether or not I've been someplace. So let's call it, well, not our trace, but our trail. So it's gonna be false for a start. Oh, I don't suppose we've got functor instances for arrays, do we? We do. We kind of do. That's cool. Would not have bet. So const false except their starting points, which is true since we're there. Now what? Huh? What the? Yeah, as it should. Oh, I think. No. What the heck's going on? Sure. No, okay, that's better. Okay, so we are gonna store where we were. So instead of funky forever, we're gonna flip fix trail 0 of trail thingy whatever trail 0, and we are going to, oh, I'm gonna need my loop. Okay, and instead of trail, it's gonna be trail prime. Trail prime. Oh, so we're gonna need some movement operators. So the gist of it's gonna be look around for a possible move and go there. I mean, it's not rocket science. So we are in XY, which kind of means I shouldn't even need to do this. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna have my trail updated here. So I get XY. let's just call it trail, because if we use it all the time, we might as well. So it's gonna be pref trail, and we update yx to be true. Look around for a possible move. So the moves are only the 4 standard directions. So 4 of them, let's define a type and use it. That might be a bit easier later on. I never remember, is this a heading or a bearing? Let's call it a heading. Oh, here's my bit stream. So what am I gonna need with this one? Move yx north, move yx south, move yx east, and move yx west. Ooh, that was too short. So we don't need this anymore, and we just loop with trail. So possible move. So what are the possible moves? I'm on stream, so I'm gonna actually use variables, which I kind of would not always. So possible dests is well, it's kind of let's define them here actually. Got them here. What did I miss? Yeah, sure. So possible destinations, we've got all of the headings, and we want to map, well, move from our current known location. I'm probably missing all of the imports for this. Am I not? Oh, sure. Okay, we're on. Those are the possible destinations. I'm gonna want to have them scored. Well, no, not scored. Well, let's take filtered. So those are the reachable destinations, and the possible one, we're gonna only take the ones where we have not yet been. So no, not LM, trail. So we want trail in that place to be false. Of course, we're talking about the second one, element of the pair from the reachable. Does this still compile? This is kind of a miracle. How can this compile? Oh, I made the same typo twice. Okay. Cool. Well, first one is the one where we want to go, and if it doesn't, we'll crash, and that's fine. So we're gonna have a selected test is head, so the FST of head possible tests. So move yeah, that's right. Move show the selected this, and then torpedo is what we want to be doing. This still compiles. This is a total miracle. How does this do? Is the platform as slow for you? Did I even run it? I'm not sure. Play. Your water's blue. I'm very happy to learn that. Now what's wrong? Timeout. Oh, come on. Timeout. Yeah, coding games timing out. Time out. That's not funny. Okay, after 3 tries, could be my code. Let's add some stupid debug around. Well, I like my water black. And my code timing out because why? Why are you doing this to me? There's no reason to time out. You're not doing anything. Let's add more tracing. Did I forget to send the first position? Of course I forgot to send the first position, and no one on the chat is telling me. What are you here for? Is this the correct ordering? Let's check. Ah, come on, yeah. So I'll put XY. No, first one. Where's the output for the first turn? Here it is. XY, yeah. XY. We're good. Timeout again. Oh, because I forgot. Well, I forgot. I explicitly removed the flushing. Actually, this seems to be completely line based, so I'm gonna put it explicitly up here. And forget about it. Yeah, so why is my water black and yours blue? Your guess is as good as mine. Still timing out. Why? Oh, irrefutable. That's better. That's better, but before you even... Line 36, what is that? 29? No. 36 with numlock. There's no pattern here. Just start XY. For some reason we don't have the same lines. He did not find a suitable starting position. How can that be? Let's check. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up between the chat and the code. What was I doing? Is it still getting that irrefutable pattern? If it is, okay, let's wait for it to come back. Come on, how am I? This interface sucks. Got it. Yay. So it's all false. Fine. And why is it all false? And what was my condition? Oh, equals to. Okay, great. Typo. Sorry about that. Let's get started again. The problem with the computer, as slow as it can get, is I never know if what I'm watching is this run or the previous one. I'm gonna put numbers in my hellos. Hello. One world. Play that. Yeah, not one world yet. Oh, crashes much later, which is kind of good, I suppose. Error in array index. Well, that sucks. Where can I get an error in array index? Not here. Trail, reachable lists, IX. Isn't that interesting? Well, let's just display it and check for something crazy. No, that's the old one. It really is crazy slow. I mean, come on, what are you doing? Web content, yeah, but that's coding game. What can I do about that? So, what's he getting at? Still the same. Timeout. Okay, well, let's check this one. Oh, but obviously, oh yeah, well, that's me being stupid because it's late. Yes, so I'm not checking for bounds in my array, and you on the chat are sleeping as much as me, if not more. So reachable destinations obviously are only those here who are in bounds. Do I even remember in range bounds or something like that? Dot well, SND. Whoa, no, not the chat, please, not the chat. Get lost, you. We at 3 yet? No, not yet. Oh, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? So I'm not quite sure what happened here. Surface. Torpedo. Torpedo. That guy's dangerous. So how do I end this time? Ah, don't give me the exit animation. It ends with no more life. Well, I suppose he torpedoed me out of existence, which is fine since I'm not doing it yet. So I suppose this is submittable and we'll see how it fares. Because, as we all remember, there's no point in beating the boss. The only thing we're asked is to be ranked better, which is completely different and slower. Wake up, coding game. That's not too bad for a start. So for those who joined lately, I've done countless typos and at least am settling down for a strategy that always goes for the rightmost, uppermost position where I haven't been yet, which might just sometimes with a bit of luck go around for some time, leaving the other player plenty of time to die on his own. Well, at least that's what this strategy is going for. Because please tell me I don't need to do torpedoes yet. Okay, well, while it's doing this, code cleanup, and also maybe I should just cheat and put the windows I'm not sure this is going to be much better, but hey, let's try it. Close this, close that, open here. Yeah, I promise I'll use the other computer next time. Or maybe use this one just for the encoding. Anyway, last battles. Where's my mouse? Here. Here we go. Yeah, this one doesn't lag. Oh well. Oh, and this one has the background too. Wow, such colors. Yay. So, how am I doing? Kind of. Could be worse, huh? Let's leave it running for a while and clean up the code in the meantime. So what could we do better around here? Let's turn on warnings. So what's wrong around here? Type signature, yes. For just go there, yeah. Move is a boss heading boss. Oh, that's it? Not any better than that. Well, okay, we're gonna have to be more intelligent. We'll get to that. Defined and not used with, well, yes, but I mean, come on, it said it has to be a constant. So it's supposed to be 15 and it's supposed to be 15, but actually I think I used this one, and my ID I'm not using yet. Okay, this way then. That's right. Oh, right. I want to rec. No, let's reserve. We'll game turn. Input line, yeah, but that's coding game, writing disgusting code. that's not my fault. So first line is X, Y, my life. Oh, it's lots of stuff. Okay, well, let's remove this, remove that, go the next line and put a comma, something like that. X, Y, my life, up life, whatever cooldowns we have, that's a lot of them, something like that. Parse error. Okay. Really, what's wrong now? Well, how about I make a function out of this? Yeah, of course. Input line, yeah, but no. So now result is the entire line. We'll just read it. And opponent's order is another line. And this would be better with just a wee bit more indenting. What was that? Oh, of course, I'm gonna need it too. Where are you? Come on. Oh, I need torpedoes, do I? What's wrong with that? Game turns by the two arguments. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yes, it is. Let's get rid of it. Trail is it's kind of a notched 2, which I need to define, obviously. We'll pass. I think this is illegal. Let's check. It's a typo. Oops. Oh, yeah. It's illegal because I didn't expand it. Okay. My life unused, yeah. Opponent life unused, yeah, all of this is unused and for good reason. How about not putting in the underscore here? typo. Right. So it appears I'm needing torpedoes. Well, let's add torpedoes. Yeah, but where am I supposed to shoot with this anyway? Let's use the other strategy, which is to pick a few defeats and check what went wrong. So what's going on? Oh, we both started in the same place, so I'm going around my favorite. Did I actually lose this one? Yes, I did. So he's, well, giving a lot of bad orders, and I just, that's not supposed to happen. Why did he not have a good order? Yes, please. Yeah, I noticed, but why? I suppose I guarded against that. So let's just go there. I'm saying move and torpedo. Yeah, well, obviously that's not good. So why is he doing that? I'm supposed to... Oh, it's not in my trail. Ha ha ha. Well, that's an easy fix, actually. The archipelago makes a fine starting trail. Thank you, Mander. No, I'm just... Timeout. Empty this, well, that's fine. No, so soon it's not fine. That's not very good either. So, oh, cause true is the opposite. So, well, let's call it not. Archipelago. Yeah, I read you and I'll do something more intelligent when I at least get something working. And stop using booleans, because booleans are evil. It's loading, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably loading. What if I raised my PC so it could ventilate better? Like 2 pencils here. Ooh, it's warm under there. That can't hurt. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to think this one out. So, archipelago is a set of islands, so I'm gonna make true when it's an island. If I can only remember what's the code for that, I think it's X. Here you go. X, yeah, so if it's X, come on, lagging behind. X means island. Where is this used? So I'm looking for some place. So this time that is not an island. For a starting place. And my trail is exactly that. Now, where am I using this again? Bounds is fine and constant. So reachable is what I was supposed to add here. And it's fine because now it also includes my trails. But is it fine? Didn't this crash? Right now all I've changed is 2 knots. So it's reachable if it's in bounds. It's possible if it's not in the trail only gets truer as we go, and the islands are part of it, so that ought to work. Famous last words. Forgot. Oh. 39. Much better, huh? 39, what's 15 times 15, by the way? Yeah, well, 39. Could be better. But, oh, torpedoes, ouch, ouch. And no more life. That's an honorable death, considering I don't do torpedoes yet. Yes, I did test my code. Now this looks like it's almost perfectly worse. How encouraging. Let's check just anyone. Who's that? That doesn't even start timeout. Come on. Well, yeah, if you time out, it's not gonna be good. So, what about this one? Well, this didn't time out. Invalid move direction, that's not very good. I would expect to crash, not have an invalid move, but I mean, come on, that's not the same. So what's wrong? Why is it not detecting my island? Yeah, it's there, 9-0. It was a part of the archipelago. Wasn't it? false? What do you mean false? Did I read the thingy wrong again? X for an island. How did this become a dot again? How can I trust my code if it's X here? So I missed my copy paste. Slow computer, huh? Well, let's do it again. So let's check X. Yes, let's put a string here, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did not invert X and Y. I think I'm just using YX coordinates internally because that's what maps directly to the input format. I think, then again, I could be wrong. Is this actually specified? Yeah, well, it's kind of tough because it doesn't say how it's ordered, but if it doesn't say common sense says it's the same, it's the viewers. No more life, yeah, that's good. No more life, submit. That's better. That's a lot better. No, that's not better. Sorry. Confused this two again. I submitted, right? No, I didn't. It's still submitting and it's taking time. That's the old code, but nobody cares. You've submitted. Tell me you've submitted. Yeah, come on, try again. Oh, come on. This is the old list, which probably means it never submitted at all. So let's submit again. Are we back into this? Still got an IP. Tough network. Did I ever tell you about my ISP? Ooh, this is gonna be hard. My ISP is the worst there is, except they're the only one with fiber around here. That's actually a very sensible suggestion, TLDR. Let me take a break too. Well, giving this coding game a chance to do this. Be right back. Okay, so where are we now? Still filling to send, right? This is not at all how I wanted this stream to go. I don't suppose I should reload this. That's only gonna make things worse, right? But then again, if you don't even have a network anymore, what are we gonna do? Of course, of course. Yeah, well, enjoy the view, because the coding game server does not seem to want to answer me anymore. Wake up, coding game, wake up. It's kind of really hard to know where all of this slowness is coming from. What's the Windows version of host ping? Yeah, this works on Windows. And not here. Server not found. Oh well. People, I'm really sorry. This is not how it was supposed to go. I think I'm gonna say that's enough for tonight, and I'll do this seriously again tomorrow from the other computer, which has a much better chance of actually being able to reach code in game. So okay, let's just get back to drinking beer, because that's the most reasonable thing to do right now. While watching this, but yeah, let's say it's over for now, and we'll take it from here tomorrow with a setup that works. Yep. Good night, all.